What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode, another video from Subjective Reviews. And today is going to be part 2 of the Snyder Cut trailer breakdown because we did not get through the whole thing on Tuesday's video. So today we're going to get through that. But I've got a couple questions for you guys. I'll wait for you to pop in before we get started. I'll probably start at the 20-minute mark with the trailer. So I'll take some questions and just, again, wait for people to pop in. Anyway, first off, I got 3 people in right here in the chat right now. Make sure you hit that like button. So I'll wait for a couple more. So I guess before I get started, we got Joseph Alex. What's going on? Ray's Collection. Hello, bro. How's your morning going? It's going good. Hans, welcome. Kari. Igor, what's going on? Yo. Okay, we got 9 people up in here. Again, hit that like button. Quick question for you guys. Is anyone playing The Last of Us Part 2? Because I'm trying to beat that right now, and I don't know if any of you guys play the game or you're familiar with it, but right now I'm facing off against this Rat King dude, and he is really, really hard to take down. And I'm just curious, is anyone out there playing, and have you beaten the Rat King? Akbar up in here. What's going on? We got Substantial Roy. Hey, what's up, brother? Hi, let's get this bad boy started. Yes. Like I said, we're probably going to get this started at the 20-minute mark. Right now, I'm just going to, talk to you guys for a little bit, and then we'll get started at the 20-minute mark and finish up the trailer. A couple more shots left of what's going on. So, again, I'm coming to you guys. Yeah, Igor, waiting for the PS5. Speaking of waiting for the PS5, Niner Empire. He won the PS5 contest that I had. So this is the man right here. So when that PS5 comes out, I'll be getting it for him. Nope, got no PS or strong PC laptop. No, that's no problem. I was just asking because it was just on my mind a little bit. But anyway, literally right before I got on the show, I was on Facebook and I saw my brother's girlfriend put up a video of him. Or what it was his face on Danny Zuko's body from the movie Grease, and it looked like it was my brother. It was crazy, and I was like, "How is she doing this?" And I found out it was. I think it's called. I just downloaded it. It's called Reface. It's called the Reface app. So I just downloaded it, and they took a picture of my face, and the first thing that they showed my face on was all of the Justice League, which I thought was hilarious. It was Wonder Woman, Flash, Aquaman, and I believe Superman as well. Henry Cavill's Superman looked pretty funny, but yeah, if you haven't downloaded that, you probably should. It'll be fun for a couple minutes, and then I'll probably delete it. But yeah, thought that was cool. Let's see here. They're making a Wonder Woman 1984 Xbox One. They should make a. Yeah, they should. I saw the one. It looked like it had fur on it. It looked so weird. I'm staying awake just for your show. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. Hope it's not too late. Well, one thing is I'll only be on for an hour, so it won't be too bad. Was concept artist for Chronicles of Riddick Butcher Bay? It's a classic. Well, I'm confused here. Oh, okay. Play it. Play it, says Hans. All right. I guess I'll have to. Yeah, I wanted to bring that up because I'm off Twitter now, so when it comes to information, I mean, I still get it. I can still figure out what's going on, but that seems to be the big topic today is how Zack Snyder's Justice League possibly being released in September. What I'll say about that, from what I saw, a couple things is the image that I saw. First off, it was the old, well, actually, it was a WB logo. That's the issue here that I'm having problems with. Is it was a WB logo. It wasn't a Warner Media. It wasn't HBO Max. But, I mean, maybe if they release it in the movie theaters after it's all said and done, maybe it will, come out as one. I don't know how that works. But what I will say is I'll say that September sounds good for when the movie will be released, because I really, like 80% sure, again, I'm just throwing numbers out there, I highly believe it's going to be released in May, the first episode, if you will, and it'll be on a weekly basis, maybe the whole month of May, and then that will be it. Then in September, they could release the movie, and then maybe in December, they would release the DVD, which would be so awesome on so many levels, and we could all have it for Christmas. It'd be sweet. That's my take on it. You can't call me Joker. Hey, Tyler, what's going on? Thank you for coming, Ray Ray. Come on, then show us. Let me... If you're talking about the app, let me see if it's still up here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to... I exited out of it, that little video they were showing me. Yeah, I think it's just like when they first take your picture, they want you to buy a subscription. And I can't find it. But look, I'm trying to do Aquaman right now. I'm currently uploading it, so hopefully let's see if it shows my face, or puts my face on Aquaman's body. Jason Momoa. Oh, that's pretty cool. It gives you scenes and everything. It looks, you're probably not going to be able to see it. Let me see if I can. That's pretty wild. I took a dumb picture though, and now my focus is out. I took a dumb picture with it. I'll have to take another one, but yeah, that's pretty cool. I just did the Aquaman, and it just showed me all these clips of me in the movie. That was pretty sweet. El Cappy to see him. Hey Tyler, what's up? Unite the Seven. Who's going to be the seventh league member according to you? Martian Manhunter. Both of them. It's not just 7. It's going to be 8. Green Lantern and the Martian Manhunter. We know Martian Manhunter's in the movie. We know a Green Lantern or multiple Green Lanterns are in this movie. So, I don't know. We'll see. You got Metalhead up in here. Tyler, you doing good? Can't stop thinking about what Grace said about Flashpoint being Ben's last performance. That is not Ben's last performance. If you think Ben's last performance is going to be in a Flash movie, you're crazy. Okay, from what I'm hearing, a lot of people are hearing he's going to get his own series, and that's how it's going to be. See, here's the thing. We know, unless Zach changes everything up, we know that Zach wants to kill Ben in his movie. And again, Zach could change things up because people know that now. But that's how he wants Ben to go out. That's how Ben wants to go out. He wants to die in Zach's movie. So, unless he dies in the Snyder Cut, which that wouldn't make much sense because he's going to be in the Flashpoint movie. And yeah, unless he dies in the Snyder Cut, which I don't think is going to happen, that's not going to be the last time you see Ben is in the Flash movie. I highly doubt it. Grace is just speculation. Sometimes she gets them right, sometimes she gets them wrong, but I don't believe that. Akbar. Your deleted Twitter story got into my dream last night like a Zod Raider. Did Zod Raider say something about my deleted Twitter? I was watching a little bit of the show he was on yesterday. Gosling, Ray, happy to see him. You deleted your Twitter. I deleted my Facebook. It's such a relief. Listen, I deleted my Twitter because I never told anyone, but I wanted to delete it after DC Fandome, which I did because I was just getting to a point where I was too heavily involved and too much drama too. It was just a mixture of stuff, and I was just on it a lot, and because there's a lot of information. So I told myself I want to get rid of it, and I did, and honestly, I think it was a good decision as of right now. I feel good. It's funny because when I'd be at lunch for work, I'd be sitting there like on my Twitter the whole time. Now I'm like, what do I do? They're like, oh, now just go to Facebook and Instagram. Zod Raider dreamed about Fowler Riddler. I think I heard him say that once. Sickness, what's up? Again, guys, in about 10 minutes, we're going to get started on the trailer breakdown, so hang in there with me. I need that Blu-ray. Yes, most definitely. It's going to happen. It's going to be so sick. It's going to be 4 episodes, then the movie, which they might release in movie theaters or select theaters, which would be awesome, and then they're going to release that DVD. You know it. Can't wait to have that, to add that to my collection. Still confused with the aspect ratio. He said it would be 166.1, but all the trailers are 1. Yeah, again, I have faith in Zach. I know when you watch the trailer, it's kind of strange because when you put it in landscape mode, it doesn't, it doesn't fill out, and we're not used to that. but I think he was talking about how it was on his phone like that, or I don't know. We all need to believe in Zach. You know, it's going to be fine. Whatever way it is, it's going to be fine. It's going to be good. They showed in the Wonder Woman trailer how Max Lord used the stone to release a chaotic world. Did you get it also? Is this a new trailer? I mean, I saw the one for Fandome. HBO Max has the option for alternate cuts beneath the listing for films. Do you think they'll have the 4-hour film cut under the episodes, since he said both would be available? Yeah, I think it will. I think it will be underneath the episodes. You know, kind of like if you go to a Netflix or whatever, and then it has the episodes, and then like underneath that, maybe the 5th episode will be the whole movie, everything combined, something like that. Or you know, it'll be there, and then it'll be like in another section for alternate cuts. Oh, that app is called Reface. Thank you. I'm going to try that. Pretty smooth. Kari Scott. I know this is off topic, but did you know that the Batman trailer was the most watched trailer? Yeah, I did. I did see that it was the most watched trailer. But you have to realize a couple things. First off, it's Batman, one of the most popular figures in the world. It's a new Batman. And that's the thing, too, is, yes, everything Zach showed us was a lot of new footage, mostly new footage that we never seen before. But again, a lot of people don't understand what this is. They think this could be an alternate cut, you know, so they're still confused. So if you see a Justice League trailer, but you look at the thumbnail and you're like, what is second? Justice League? What's this, like for a DVD or something like that? Like a new DVD they're trying to sell? It's the same movie I saw. A lot of people don't know that. Well, when they see the Batman, they're going to be like, whoa, when they see that thumbnail of someone they've never seen before. And plus, it's been advertised. Snyder Cut was never advertised. So, yeah, there's a lot of reasons. But that trailer is awesome. Really love that trailer. Nicotina, what is up? Thank you for being here. I don't believe those scoopers. Yeah, anyone have any information for me? I know someone just told me about the Snyder Cut possibly being released in September. So I talked about that. So now I need you guys to be my ears and eyes sometimes, because I'm not on Twitter anymore. So if you got anything that I missed, let me know so I can talk about it. But yeah, I wanted to bring up the Face app, which I did. I wanted to bring up the release date. And then, oh yeah, I talked about The Last of Us. I can't beat that damn Rat King. If anyone can beat the Rat King, let me know. In The Last of Us Part 2. I'm having a hard time. It's pissed me off. Do you think there would be a possibility of Zach to continue with JL2? Hell yeah. You got to show up. You got to watch the movie. You got to show. You got to subscribe. You got to buy the tickets, buy the DVD, and Zach will be back to finish what he started, because HBO Max, dollar signs. That's what they see. Why do you think Zach is back? Dollar signs. Okay, he has a huge following. Some Tang Wang, the article states that Batfleck will have a pivotal role. Grace said a pivotal cameo. I mean, here's the thing also. If you say that the Flash movie will be Ben's last role as the Batman, it could be, because it's a Flash movie. So if the Flash goes back and changes up the time, because it's going to be kind of its Flashpoint story, then yeah, it could kind of get rid of Ben's Batman, if you will. It could get rid of him. So that, yeah, if there's a movie that could get rid of Ben, or it could be Ben's last movie, it's a Flash movie. But again, do I think that's going to happen? No, unless Ben gets his series before the Flash movie comes out, which isn't going to happen. It's going to be after. So that's why I say Ben's not done. You can't call me. If Green Lantern won't join the League on the last act, if Snyder better have a killer reason in the storyline. I don't think you're going to see Green Lantern or Martian Manhunter join the League at the end. I think you're going to see Green Lantern in the movie. And here's the thing is, I don't even know if you're going to see like a Hal Jordan like in his Green Lantern form. Maybe it will just be Hal Jordan, just, you know, whatever, not being Green Lantern, just being normal and not using his powers or whatever. And then we know that Harry Lennox is Martian Manhunter. It seems like he only has one scene where he turns into Martian Manhunter. And then at the end of the movie, there's probably going to be that table again. And then they're going to say, oh, room for more. Yeah, room for more, a different line, because that was probably a Whedon line. And they're going to say room for more. And then I've heard about I don't know if it's an end credit scene or at the end of the movie as well, where a couple Green Lanterns visit Batman, Ben Affleck's Batman, at his house. And they say, there's a bigger threat coming or something along those lines. So I don't think they're going to join the league in the end. It could be wrong, but I don't think that's going to happen. About 5 more minutes, guys, and we'll jump into the trailer. Zach's going to direct Man of Steel 2 and 3 and JL2. I see that making the round saying that Zach is going to direct Man of Steel 2 and 3 and Justice League 2 and 3. That is a shit ton of work. Zach could do it, but he would need the next 10 years to do it. But I don't know. I mean, I feel like with Henry's story, it's a part of Justice League. So I could see a Man of Steel 2, but at 3, I don't think so. Could be wrong, though. Ben's directing Batman deal must be priority now. He must make the deal. He has it. Yeah, and something I wanted to point out to you guys as well, and a lot of people, they're not thinking like this. They're saying, you can't have 2 Batmans in the movie, or you can't have 2 Batmans. It doesn't work, blah, blah, blah. Think about it like this. If Batman gets his own, or Ben Affleck gets his own series on HBO, he's the HBO Max Batman. Think about the Titans Batman, right? You have the Titans Batman. Then you have the Gotham Batman. 2 different, 2 different networks, 2 different Batman. So Robert Pattinson will be the WB Warner Brothers movie Batman. Then you'll have Ben Affleck. That will be the HBO Max Batman. So it's not like this has never been done before. Same thing with Superman. You have Henry Cavill, who's the movie Superman, and then you have the other dude who's the CW Superman. It's just happened for years. This always happens. Just like the 2 different Flashes. So don't sit here and have people go, oh, it's so confusing. It doesn't make any sense. I don't like it. I hate having it. No, it makes a lot of sense. Would you do a comeback in the future? Like Matt, hey, you never know. I mean, I could, but right now I'm really liking it. So I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. There are a couple more questions, then we'll get into this trailer. I have no doubts with Zack Snyder's Justice League. My doubts only involve other people who not want this to succeed. Yeah, I mean, they can not want it to succeed all they want, but they're going to be there to watch it. And HBO Max, they don't care. We don't care about the critics no more. The critics mean nothing. So they can shit on this movie all they want, but guess what? They need to pay for that subscription to watch it. So if they show up and they make a lot of subscriptions and they make a lot of money off of this, guess who's coming back to do more? Zack Snyder. Tyler, what do you think Mo was doing during Fandome? We're not seeing him there with how much he has hyped Zack's cut. Yeah, it's weird how Jason wasn't there in the video feed, but at the same time, so who did they have? They had Gal. Did they have Gal? They had Ray Fisher. They had Ben. They had, I guess they had everyone except Jason. Yeah, that is interesting. And Jason is all about Zack Snyder and his work. And if it wasn't for him, he wouldn't be where he was. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe they just wanted only 5 questions asked, and he just was like, okay, give it to them. I don't know, but I don't think anything of it. Hey, bro, appreciate what you do. Who do you think would win a fight, Batfleck or Pattinson? Oh, that's easy. It's Batfleck. But damn, did you see Pattinson bang up on that dude in that trailer? And they did that on purpose. They had to do that because they were trying to show you, because people were saying, oh, Robert Pattinson is Batman. He's weak. He's skinny. He can't beat anybody up. This is going to be a movie with no fighting. So Matt Reeves had to do something. He had to come back with, and that was his comeback. Who knows? That might be the only fighting he does in the movie. It's just that one dude that he just creams in the face. But yeah, it looked awesome. All right, a couple more, and then we got trailer. Ben following Zach. Zach's the architect, and I think Ben will follow. Good. He's smart. Yes. Did you know that the DC fandom was a massive success? Yes, it was. Had a lot of views. Of course it was. It was gigantic with information. So much information. Last question. Igor says they shouldn't call it the Snyder Cut because it will continue the general public with think it's an alternate cut of the film. Nobody liked it anyway. It should be Zack Snyder's Justice League. Yes, it should be. Listen, I want the name to be the Snyder Cut just like the next guy because I feel like we earned that title. But at the same time, people need to know this is a different movie. This isn't a different cut. This is a different movie. This is its own movie. That's why it needs to be Zack Snyder's Justice League. So you have to change the name to that. Again, nothing against my Snyder Cut bros. I'm right there with you. I want the Snyder Cut. But to get more people involved, to get the general public, they need to know it's a different movie. The Snyder cut makes it seem like it's an extended cut. So that's a problem. So you got to look at it like that. All right, guys, here we are, 20-minute mark. Let's get into the trailer. Like I promised you guys, the second half of the trailer. Here we go. And I'll turn the volume down because I'm not trying to get any copyright strikes. There we go. Okay, I don't know if we talked about this scene, but it was the scene right here where the parademons are coming after Batman's Batmobile. It looks like the one down here is trying to flip it as they're coming after him, and he's trying to take them away from Steppenwolf because the League is about to confront Steppenwolf. And, you know, that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to be a leader. He's trying to get everyone away from there. Makes a lot of sense. In Whedon's cut, he was like, it's like he wanted to commit suicide. So I wonder if he's doing the same thing here in Zack's cut, because that seems too dark for Joss to put in the movie. So maybe Batman feels like, you know, this is his chance to make up for what he did before. And he's going to, whatever, I guess he's going to, you know, take one for the team, in other words. And this is his moment. So let's go to this is a money shot right here. Let me see if I can pause it right on the boom action. Okay, we're getting close. This thing is not. Let's fix these settings. It's saying it's 1080, but it's. All right, that's a better image right there. So we see Superman in the black suit is about to throw a super punch, pun intended, a super punch to Steppenwolf's face. Someone mentioned that it looks like Steppenwolf is being thrown to Superman, and I believe in storyboards from Zack Snyder and everything. Is it Aquaman stabs him in the back or something, and then he throws him to Superman. Then Superman beats him down a little bit, and then Wonder Woman comes in and chops his head off, or jumps in, chops his head, something like that. But they go hard on Steppenwolf. But before I continue, the thing that's going to be exciting about this final boss fight is in Justice League, Steppenwolf was like, he was so weak. He was like, when Superman showed up, he was just so easily defeated. Like, he was giving the League like a little bit of trouble, but when Superman stepped in, it was just like, okay, that was nothing. Like, he's laughing, smiling, no big deal. I think he's going to put up more of a fight. I mean, he's apocalyptic. He's trying to be the new god, or he's a part of the new gods. And the dude has power. So he's going to put up a fight. So I really am looking forward to him, like, you know, putting up a fight and making the League struggle a little bit. And I'll get into some more stuff in the rest of this trailer that will explain this scene a little bit more. But yeah, you watch this unfold. It's beautiful. Punch right to the dome piece. Boom. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. And now stop. What's going on? Okay. Right here. This was not in the movie. Batman is taking straight shots from the parademon right to his arm. Just cool because he's got his armor. And he's just wearing out, and he's just taking it, blocking it. Which makes me think, like, damn, you can't shoot him in the legs or anything? Like change your aim on parademon? God, looks like you're going for the head, but man, you get in the arm, you got to go for the legs. But yeah, that's cool. It's going to be fun to see Batman fight parademons and actually do something in this movie, because I feel like in the Joss Whedon cut, he barely did anything. When it was coming to fighting, like, you didn't really see much, and it was a little fight here or there with the parademon, which a lot of times he was pretty much getting owned. But now he's going to put up a better fight, and this is just part of it right here. He's just taking the fire, taking it like a man, like a badass Batman that Ben Affleck is. It's a cool shot. God, internet. Come on. Okay, now, oh God, it's like freezing up on me. Let's try this again. Let's go back a little bit. This is a beautiful shot. I really want to talk about this. The Flash. All right. So, this shot right here, you saw that before, and again, we keep on going back to the storyboards. We keep on going back to Zack Snyder. This is the Flash experiencing a huge explosion. Now, what that explosion is, which I'm like 99% sure, is the mother boxes. I don't know if it's Cyborg and Superman trying to separate them, or they become one and they create this explosion. Something happens with the mother boxes. It creates this explosion, and spoiler, it kills everyone. And the Flash, being the Flash, can vibrate through that explosion. He's so far away from it, you can see. But he can vibrate through that explosion, which he's doing here. And now he's watching that explosion just destroy the Earth, destroy everything around him. And he's in such awe. He's just like, oh my God, what just happened? Like the Earth, like the world is ending. That's pretty much what you're getting here. I think after watching this trailer multiple times, I think I'm really excited to see the Flash and his scenes. I think they're going to be visually stunning, fantastic. You can already see stuff like this. Just looks absolutely incredible. So let's just continue a little bit more. Look, he's still in awe. Like, oh my God, what just happened? Here we go. I think this shot was in the Joss Whedon cut. Where we see Clark is standing in the field at his house. Lois walks out, and she's looking at him. And this is a beautiful shot. This is Zach's work. And then we get this right here. His mother comes. Lois is there. They're in the field, the natural field, not the CGI field. It looks great. Again, when it comes to the color palette, Zach does it right. He knows what he's doing when it comes to imagery, and this is beautiful. This is going to be a beautiful moment, an emotional moment. The first time they're back with Kal-El, and it's going to be touching. This movie is going to be very emotional on so many levels, not just the movie itself, but the fact that we worked so hard for it. This is going to be one of those scenes that's going to poke at the heartstrings a little bit. Okay, let me stop there. Oh, God. Sorry about my computer. It's a little laggy, these damn videos. Okay, so let's stop right there. Stop. Okay, cool. So right here is Victor controlling all of these nukes. All these bombs are like coming after him, and he stopped them. And now he's pushing them away. They're about to go somewhere else. He's sending them somewhere else to explode. What's interesting is from this shot, I've seen this before. This has been on Twitter, but it was it was like the Iris West shot. It was unfinished, but we saw this, how he was like redirecting the bombs and the nukes and whatever. But I'm not sure if he was actually Cyborg yet. This right here doesn't look like he's Cyborg because he's wearing his jacket, unless he's hiding his. No. His head's still intact. So that's very interesting that he's doing this as before he. Well, actually, I think he is Cyborg. I don't know. Again, I don't know what's going on here. You guys might have a better explanation, because we know there's that scene where he's. I guess you know what? Maybe he's in the mother box. Maybe that's what's going on, and he's in the mother box as himself with his back in like his normal looking form before he turned into Cyborg. Because there is that scene where he's like walking through the Nazi camp. And I guess he's explaining the mother boxes and everything. And he's just walking right through wearing the same jacket. So maybe it has something to do with that as well. I don't know. It's interesting. Maybe whenever his mind goes inside the mother boxes, like he sees images like this or things that he can do or the power that he has. Yeah, I don't know. It's cool. It's interesting. But yeah, he's not Cyborg yet, and he's doing this. So that's cool. I'm going to go back to see if you guys have any comments on that. Because let's see here. Cyborg is Cyborg at this point, but he is seeing his potential and he can see what he is capable of with the nukes. Yeah, maybe it's symbolism, metaphors, dreams, spoilers. This is when he's in the mother box. There's also a shot where he sees his family alive. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He's in the mother box because, again, you look at him, he's wearing his jacket. He's not Cyborg, so he must be in the mother box because we have that scene where, like I said, he's walking through the Nazi camp. Huh. Interesting, AK. All right, let's go back to it. And then we got a beautiful shot after this. I just got to pause it right on the moment. Right there. Oh, perfect. Okay. This is an amazing shot, and it happened so fast. This right here is the history lesson. That man right there, that is not Jason Momoa. That is not Aquaman. I think that is it King Atlan? Was that his name? I believe that's him because he has the trident that I believe that Jason gets in the Aquaman movie. And you can see the power of the trident. This is the history lesson. These are the parademons. They're coming after him, and he pretty much puts that thing down and just, boom, blows them all away. Listen, guys, this history lesson is going to be bonkers. I'm telling you, at least 20, 30 minutes of, and people are going to show up in this history lesson that you were not expecting to show up. I'm telling you, you're going to be so blown away by this. This alone, and this is something that Zach does so well, and he's adding these elements of a history lesson, of a nightmare scene, so he can make his movies that much better. He's adding these dream sequences, again, the nightmare sequence, so you can see like a different take on Batman in the same movie. It's so smart and so brilliant. And the history lesson is another reason why Zach is just so amazing as a director. And he gives us so much, too much. Like, who would ever think to add these other elements to make this movie even that much better? History lesson, where you're pretty much giving us like the original Justice League, if you will. You know, King Atlan, the Themyscirians, and then, you know, the Thanagarians, and possibly the Martians and the Green Lanterns. Literally, like, all those peeps, like all those people that are part of the Justice League modern day now, this is their history. This is where they came from. And it's going to be so sweet to see them all work together, and Zeus and all those gods defeat Darkseid and Steppenwolf. It's going to be sick. Can't wait. Boom. Oh, we've seen this before. Cyborg saving the cop from, I guess, the tank that was probably thrown by Superman. I don't know who else would throw it. So, yeah. We got that. Great shot. And this is so beautiful. The Flash. Stop it right here. Okay, cool. So this was released in a teaser before Zach released the trailer the day before. This shot blew my mind. It blew a lot of people's minds. I've already talked about this before. I always thought that the way that he flails his arms, he doesn't do that every time he's running. But in Josh's movie, he does that at the end, and it doesn't look natural at all, and it's like the wonky visual effects where he's running. It doesn't look good at all. And I was like, that's probably something Whedon did just to make this movie look that much worse. It turns out that no, that is something that Zach put in the movie. But I think what's explaining this is that right now he's entering the Speed Force. And I think what's happening is the shot that you saw before, where the Flash saw pretty much the Earth turning to pretty much crap, being destroyed. Now, this is the Flash running back in time to save everyone, to I guess put the world back together. Because when he takes these steps, you see he's like creating a bridge. He's creating land. It looks so awesome. And maybe he's just entered the Speed Force completely, and that's what all this stuff is going on. That's why it's completely black. And he looks like he's creating land. But I think that's what's happening, is he's going back in time. And as he's going back in time, that's why it looks like he's creating land, because he's reversing what just happened. But it's awesome. The visuals for the Flash are going to be fantastic. And this right here is just a testament. I mean, look at it. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. So amazing. And we shall continue. Boom. All right. We've seen this shot before. What's different, though, is the skyline. I'm not quite sure if Batman's wearing his goggles or they're just above his eyes, but he has his goggles on. Superman is wearing his black suit. Again, it's visually stunning. Now, the only one smiling is the Flash in this image right here. The only one, but in Josh's cut, they were all smiling, I felt like. But in this, no, it's just Ezra Miller's Flash. Great shot. But what they're looking at is pretty cool. The Flying Fox. That's what they're about to get into, which again is completely different. You don't see that crap. You don't see the red plants coming out all over the place, and you don't see, it's not there. This is again a beautiful shot, and they're about to get back into the Flying Fox because they completed their mission. They defeated Steppenwolf, and now they are leaving as one. They are leaving as the Justice League. It's beautiful. And then we get that hashtag the Snyder Cut. And again, I won't have what he's saying. Well, I'll talk about this in a second, but you can see they're all in uniform. They're about to go on their mission, right? But then right here, this is a different shot. Some people are like confused, or not confused, but they're saying, "Who was that woman in the first shot?" And I'll show you who I'm talking about. They're saying, "Who was that woman in the first shot?" Right there. That's Diana. That's Wonder Woman. We know that. But it's two different shots put together. They're all suited up. Right here, they're not. And then they're suited up again. That's Batman saying, "Not us united." And obviously, that's a different shot. Two different shots into one. And he's saying, "They've never faced us before. Not us united." Like on the back of the shirt. Awesome line. Chris Terrio. Great dialogue. And that's the trailer for you, folks. That's awesome. I've already watched it about 50 times. And I'll continue to watch it. But something that I like to do is I like to savor stuff like that. That's just the way. I know a lot of people, they'll just watch it over and over and over again. But I just like to savor it. I like to watch it a couple times and then not watch it for a while because it just gets me more excited. And then I go back to it and I'm like, man, that's amazing. That's so amazing. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's the trailer. And yeah, I'll be on here for another like 25 minutes with you guys before I get off. But yeah, that's it. It's best trailer I've ever seen. And there's many reasons of why it is. So let's get back to what you guys are saying. Just in case I missed anything. Just I glossed over. Okay. AK says Mother Box was effing with them. Yeah, it could be. I mean, that's going to be another element to this movie is the Mother Boxes. Mother Box is going to play a huge part, especially with Cyborg's his armor and his body. It's like that shot I was telling you earlier when his dad dies. It looks like he couldn't save him or something, or his body was being controlled by the Mother Box or by Steppenwolf, and he couldn't do anything. And that is so frustrating for him because he's pretty much nothing. He's only like a head and half a torso, and now he's in this metal frame that he has no control over. So it's very frustrating for him, very sad. It's gonna be very emotional. Yeah, King Atlan. That's what I thought. That's who I thought that was, which I think was played by a different dude in Aquaman because I don't think that's the same guy. But that's fine. It's no problems. AKL, full 20 minutes of history lesson, glory. You know what? Give me a whole hour. Give me a whole episode of the history lesson. I don't think it's going to be that long. But compared to the Justice League, I think was a couple minutes. I know we're at least going to get 20 minutes of that. And it's going to be fully loaded. And dialogue, too. A lot of dialogue. Thad says this movie is going to be off the chain. It's already going to be my favorite movie. That's the best thing is I'm getting prepped for my favorite movie. Like, so awesome. I wonder if the Atlantis was already sunk when the history lesson invasion took place. No, I don't think it was. Because, yeah, they would have been underwater by then. And King Atlan, once they went underwater, I think they said that in Aquaman. Once they went underwater, he was in prison, and he was there until he died. He couldn't leave. So yeah, they're not underwater yet. I went to see Sergei Constance's Zeus in all of his glory. Yeah, me too, man. He's a badass dude. You can call me Joker. He shot a suburb. He's family a nightmare vision of Desaad poisoning the league. Desaad poisoning the league? That would be interesting. I'm so amped for the history lesson. Did you see the stunt team do a video on barbarians brutalizing parademons? Yes, I did. Those videos are so insane. So great. Gosling says Zeus versus Uxas. Yes. So epic. I can't wait to hear him talk too. That's the thing is we only have the image of baby Darkseid. A lot of people are like, oh my God, Zack's ruined the movie. We've seen everything. He spoiled everything. No, he hasn't. We haven't heard his voice. We haven't heard the true Steppenwolf voice. We haven't really seen him in action too much. We haven't seen full Darkseid. Listen, guys, we haven't even scratched the surface of what's going to be in this movie. Trust me. Akbar, because in the concept, the Atlantean boarded ships. Yeah, no, like they were on ships, and when you watch Aquaman, like they're one of those groups of people that like they're surrounded by water. They're still water people, if you will, like island people. They just haven't been sunk yet. That's all. I wonder if we'll get a Darkseid origin part of the Omega effect and all. That would be cool. I don't know if we will in this movie. I haven't heard anything about us getting a Darkseid, or like a little mini Darkseid origin. It would be cool if we did, but I think that's kind of going to be explained by Wonder Woman a little bit, probably in the history lesson and then through the mural and everything, and what he's all about. But yeah, that would be cool, and it would make sense to give us some background on that, on him. So we'll just have to wait and see, but I haven't heard anything about that. Sickness. Imagine Zach teaching history. Zach's going to retire from directing and teach history. That'd be sweet. I'd sign up for that class in a heartbeat. Okay, the third act was Hagra was effing with him. Even the background was a nightmare. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. Keep in mind, Zach's name is still in 2017 movie. If he doesn't get his name in the official title, which is what we all want, I can see it being called Justice League: The Director's Cut. Yeah, see, I don't want it to be called that. I don't want it to be called a Director's Cut, because again, that gives people the impression that that's all it is. It's like an extended cut, and people won't go and see it unless it's explained to them. And I've already explained that to people. A lot of people, when I talk about the Snyder Cut, they think it's just an extended cut, and I constantly have to tell them, no, this is a different movie. This is nothing you've seen before. Trust me. AK Whedon made Flash a joke, whereas he's the freaking savior of the league. Yeah, he did. He did. And we got Nicotina, Thanagarians, Kryptonians too. I forgot about the Kryptonians in the history lesson. Every group. So what do you have? You have Kryptonians, which would be Superman in modern day Justice League. You have the Atlanteans, Aquaman. And you have the Themyscirians, Wonder Woman. You have you have nothing to do with the Flash, which is fine. Batman, nothing to do with Batman. But then you possibly have the Martians, Martian, Manhunter, the Green Lanterns. There's 4. So yeah, it's fully loaded. Lanterns. No Kryptonians, no lanterns. There's nothing in Whedon's cut. It's a disgrace. Yeah. You know, for a quick second today, I thought about watching that movie, and then I said, no, I'm good. I can't do it. Can't do it myself. Can't do it. I'll watch Man of Steel or BVS instead. It's 2 different scenes. Patogo. No, Pat to go. That's what it is. Pat to go. Congrats on getting ads on your channel, bro. Thanks. Appreciate that. Sorry you had to watch those before you came on. Casual and battle ready. Oh yeah. Exactly. I told you that. They're 2 different scenes, but I know some people were like, who was that lady? Like, it's Wonder Woman. 2 different scenes. One scene where they're in the hangar, Batman's hangar, and then the other scene looks like they're in the Fox, the flying Fox. Yes, Silas was projected into the mother box because he sacrificed himself to revive Clark. Desaad poisoning their minds with false visions. Yeah, I have heard that in some of my speculations that I've read about what happens in the movie or things that happen. And that was one of them. Desaad poisoning their mind. God, man, this movie is going to be insane on so many levels. Whereas Whedon filled a bowl of water and jumped in it and drowned himself. The actual hangar scene will be a special one. Zach made a unique setup for that whole sequence. Yeah, he did. I was thinking about that today as well. That I guess that camera that would just spin around or all, like having multiple cameras where they're all like surrounded by it. Yeah, it's a cool setup. Something that's never been done before. Akshay says, rest in peace, Whedon. Smash that like button, y'all. You got 15 minutes up in here with me. Let's go. No, I appreciate you guys coming along. Appreciate you being here. Bruce from Krypton. It's interesting. AT is a cosmic treadmill left from Aquaman's trident and destroyed Hall of Justice. What? Huh. I'm going to go back to that just because you said that. That is very interesting. Okay, we're going back to the trailer real quick because Bruce from Krypton is saying there's a cosmic treadmill up in here. Possibly. If it is, we need to go back and see it. Very early on in the trailer. I think it's after this. Come on. And is it before this? Or? I think it's before this. Yeah, it's before this. So once we get that beautiful shot of Uxas. Ta-da! Okay. And then. Okay. So I'm looking to see if I can find. I can't see it. Let's try again. Maybe I'll go full screen. Okay, so that's a good shot right there. Let's full screen this. I can't really make anything out. There's something there. I just don't know. Yeah, I can't make it out. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Can't tell if that is. Interesting, though, if you caught that. Very interesting. See, Thad. Wouldn't it be cool if Deathstroke was waiting on the Flying Fox after Batman drops the league? Yeah, some people thought that, too. Like, when it opens, it's going to be Deathstroke. But that would be a bad decision for Deathstroke. Because if he was in that thing to confront Batman, and he's like, oh, my bad. My bad. I didn't know the whole league was here. I'm good. No, I don't think it's going to be Deathstroke. Because then it would just be very simple. Like, he would just be defeated in 2 seconds. Like, Superman, take care of him. Yeah, Marvel will feel the downfall. Yes, they will. It sucks. My only concern with Batfleck being a miniseries is Ben wrote a script for a movie, and not everyone makes long films like Zack Snyder. I don't think that's a concern at all. You can easily make it a series. It would just be like a miniseries, you know, the same thing with what Zach's doing. You could do, I don't know, 3 or 4 45-minute episodes. It can make that work. I'm sure Ben would love that. You give him more time to flesh out his story, he would love that. Code Awesome is up in here. Do you think Iris will survive in the Nightmare Future? I think so. I don't know why, but I think so. Yeah, also that scene was the first time that I think that Barry that's like the first time he meets Iris because he saves it. So I'm thinking. He would also try to control Superman by planting an apocalyptic key in his head. I'm liking these. I've heard these theories before, but I'm liking them. I don't know. We'll see. Kari Scott, everything we saw in the trailer was not in the theatrical version, and you still got haters saying it's the same movie haters going to hate. It is not the same movie. It is completely different. And that's the thing, is they need to realize that. And I think they realize that they just want to hate. That's just what they do. Best thing to do is just to ignore them. That's what I do. They're just trying to rain on your parade. Looks like you can see Steppenwolf behind Cyber when his father dies. Can't wait to find out what's really going on. Yes, Steppenwolf is in there, most definitely. He's in Star Labs. Do you think Iris will die in the Nightmare Future? I know basically everyone dies, but do you think she'll survive? I got that question twice, right? Oh, Code Awesome. I already answered that one. I think Desada is going to be in the history lesson. Yeah, I think he will too. If Darkseid's there and Steppenwolf is there, yeah, Desada should be there too. Awesome. Well, I think Desada will be in the Nightmare Future. Check out his background. don't know. He should be, if Darkseid's taken over. The fork that Uxas holds is actually a Sith, aka the Grim Reaper. Well, learned something new every day. I didn't know that. Aquaman jumps in the water and swims to Atlantis and says the Flying Man is dead. Huh. We'll see. How are they going to explain Clark coming back from the dead? What do you think? Justice had no explanation at all. As far as the world, well, you're talking about Clark, not Superman, because the world would just be like, well, he's Superman. And I don't know. It makes sense. It's Superman. Clark coming back, I don't know if he's going to go back to the Daily Planet. Because, again, they think he's dead. So if he comes back, yeah, I think that whole Daily Planet thing is going to be dead for the rest of Zack's vision. I just think it is. It's that was something just to show you that, you know, he was at the Daily Planet. He was Clark working with Lois. You know, that's been in all the comics and all the shows. So that was just a part of his arc, again, his story. But now he's not going back there because, again, they think he's dead, so you can't just show up. Now, Superman can do whatever he wants because he's Superman. But as far as him showing back up at the Daily Planet, I don't think so. You think Superman fights is better than, hence reshoots and means at the CGI phase? Oh, yeah. Superman's fight his fighting is going to be so badass in this movie. Trust me, no doubt. Again, Superman, Zack Snyder, it's going to be magic. No doubt. Where do you think Lex Luthor plays in this story? Well, I think he's going to have that scene in the boat. He's going to have that scene where he's meeting up with Deathstroke. But I think as far as him being in this movie, it's going to be, I really hope it is, there's going to be an Arkham scene where he's in there. And Deathstroke either gets him out or is in there with him or someone else gets him out. And I'm hearing possibly Joker's in that scene too. So that's another scene I'm really excited for. And so anyway, Lex gets out of Arkham Asylum with Deathstroke. And then that will be it. And then you'll see him maybe at the end or where he's meeting up with Deathstroke on the yacht, in the boat, and they're talking about maybe his plans to get rid of Batman. And I think that's probably, like, as far as Lex Luthor goes, that's all you're going to see with him in the movie. It's him in Arkham and him on the boat. I don't think you'll see him anywhere else. Unless he's in the Nightmare sequence. Could be. I see it more like a four-bladed glaive. Weapon talk, huh? I don't know weapon talk. Tribes of Men, Batman. I like that. Good job, Code Awesome. Yes. Okay, talking about the history lesson, the different groups that are involved, and how it's kind of like, you know, you take the modern Justice League and you go to the history lesson, and there's a Kryptonian, like I said, there's an Amazonian, Thanagarians, Martians, Green Lanterns, and then Tribes of Men, Batman. But the Flash, yeah, there's no, I don't think there's hell, there might be speedsters in the history lesson. Wouldn't that be something? That'd be crazy if the Speed Force was involved. Damn, now I'm getting excited. The Speed Force in the history lesson? Could you imagine? Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Other new god name drops, maybe. It would be nice if Earth was Eden and it was there Uxas tried to murder Highfather. We'll see. Those false visions are not only visions and not future. It's the timeline echoes. Each time the timeline changes, the visions get worse. He says, no Kryptonians this time. There wouldn't be Kryptonians. Okay. Man, you guys are getting really deep into this stuff. Really have to read over this again. Those false visions are not only visions, not future. Okay. Yeah, you're talking about the mother boxes playing tricks on Cyborg's head and everything he sees. Yeah, I talked about how Man of Steel, Superman had the nightmare vision. BVS, Batman had the nightmare vision. I think in Justice League, it's going to be Cyborg. He's going to be having all the nightmare visions. It's like they hand off the torch. A trident, a sword, a card, Joker, Flash helmet, chopped hand. Are those all the things you spotted out? I saw the trident. I saw the sword. and a card. Did not see the Flash helmet. Did not see a chopped hand. Not the Cosmic Treadmill, just Thomas Wayne portrait. I did see the Thomas Wayne portrait. Zack Snyder confirms we get a brief recap of what happened in BVS. Yeah, that's his intro. Zack Snyder has the greatest intros with, oh my God, they're so amazing. Watchmen is the greatest of all time. He's definitely going to give us a BVS recap. That's going to be the intro. That's why I showed, or in the trailer, there's the scene of Doomsday killing Superman. And it's going to show you that again. It's going to show you that it's activating the mother boxes. I think that's how the whole movie's going to start, going through that and what's been going on ever since then and everything, and maybe showing different characters. It's going to be sick. It's going to be a nice intro. I'll look at a couple more, and I'm going to get out of here. Only 9 likes. Come on, people, smash that like button. Thanks, Nicotina. Appreciate the help. Zach cut a 140-minute movie for WB, but later he stepped down. Do you think Josh worked on that cut or the whole 214 one? Josh reshot the whole movie. Josh was probably working on the 140-minute movie cut. But yeah, Josh, you could tell he reshot the whole movie, like 80% of it. You notice that Lex wasn't in the trailer. I think Zach is not trying to spoil anything, which means it's a big and important scene. Yes, I keep on hearing it's an Arkham scene, and I really hope that goes down. It's going to be amazing. If Lex is the one who hired Deathstroke to kill Batman, could Lex be in the solo Batfleck project? He could be. Could be a lot of people in it. Makes sense. Batman is the one that approves Deathstroke to get Lex, and Lex gets Joker. These are the big guns. Huh. Do you think Batman gets Deathstroke to get Lex out of the prison and Lex gets Joker? I heard that Batman goes to Arkham to talk to Lex. And when he goes there, something happens and maybe Deathstroke is trying to break Lex out and he's not there. So then Batman maybe confronts Deathstroke, or maybe he's not there anymore. He gets him out of time. But Batman has to fight a couple of the inmates and maybe a couple other villains that pop up. Like I heard possibly the Riddler could be in there in Arkham. So, yeah, we just don't know. I just hope that Arkham scene is in there. I have heard that it is in there. So we'll just have to wait and see. But some way, somehow, it's going to be an Arkham scene with Lex and most likely Deathstroke. So, okay, still the tip of the iceberg. We haven't gotten anything yet. Damn right. Deep Thoughts, Subjective Reviews edition. That's right. Deep Thoughts. Don't mind me just enjoying some subjective reviews on my lunch break. I appreciate that, Rob. Thank you for coming on. I'm about to get out of here, though. Igor, you're the man. Thank you for liking. Looking forward to you coming on YouTube eventually. Same as always. All right, let's look at one more. It would be nice with some Daily Planet news, spread out Miller style. Oh, we reached the bottom. We reached the end. Okay, let's see. Any more? Maybe the Deathstroke shot from Ben Affleck is in the Flying Fox. I want to go back and look at that shot and see if it is in the Flying Fox. But it wouldn't make sense for him to be in the Flying Fox where the Justice League at the end of the movie confronting them. That just doesn't make any sense at all. Unless, like someone just said a moment ago, that he sent Deathstroke to get Lex out, and maybe Deathstroke was meeting the league there and saying, hey guys, I got Lex out. Because, Darkseid's coming, so we need everyone we can get for this invasion. Cool? I'm cool with Batman now. Can I be part of the team? Maybe the 7th member is Deathstroke. Oh my God. Could you imagine? Complete mindfuck. Maybe Zach is doing that. Maybe he's just like, I'm going to totally twist it up. Who knows? If the world's coming to an end, you're going to keep your enemies closer. You're going to be friends. You're like, yo, listen, I know me and you used to fight a lot. We used to have bad blood. But the world's ending. There's aliens coming. So you want to team up? Yeah, I'll team up. I mean, I don't know why I'm fighting you anymore. The world's about to end. Might as well try to save it with Batman, right? Cool, we're buds. All right, guys. I appreciate you coming on here. The next live show I'll do is next Tuesday, probably at 2:40 Eastern Time again, p.m. So again, thank you for coming here, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. And I might have a video for you guys on Monday, so be on the lookout for that. as well. And again, thank you for coming.